Hey friends, today we're diving deep into something super fascinating.
Did you know that your body has thousands of tiny clocks ticking away inside of it? That's right, these internal clocks do a lot more than just help you sleep. Most of us are familiar with circadian rhythms as something related to our sleep cycle, but that's just scratching the surface. Circadian rhythms are woven into the very fabric of our biology, affecting everything from sleep to metabolism. So, why do these circadian rhythms exist in the first place? Well, they have likely evolved over millions of years. Sunlight was the primary source of energy for photosynthesis, the conversion of water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and glucose. We know about it in terms of plants, but in fact, cyanobacteria began this process up to 3 billion years ago. They produced carbohydrates during the day and stored them for use during nighttime. This might have given rise to daily rhythms in metabolism. And all complex life descended from these bacteria may have inherited this cycle. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Each cell in our body has a molecular oscillator with a roughly 24-hour period. These cellular clocks contribute to various phenomena like jet lag. Yes, you heard it right. Jet lag isn't just in your brain, it's at the cellular level. There are multiple types of clocks in our bodies. There is a master pacemaker inside the brain called the SCN. Then we have cell clocks dependent on the SCN for their periodicity. But we also have semi-autonomous clocks, which coordinate from time to time with the SCN, but also keep their own circadian rhythms. So how is this complex cyclicality executed? Let's talk genes. Think of genes like a recipe. They help make proteins, and these proteins in turn help decide which recipes get used again. It's like a loop that keeps everything in balance. Professor John Hogenesh from the University of Pennsylvania has shown that nearly 50% of our genes produce proteins on a 24-hour schedule. So half of your genetic makeup is essentially dancing to the rhythm of these internal clocks. And this is an important insight. Knowing how our internal clocks work can help us treat diseases more effectively. Circadian rhythms influence how our body metabolizes drugs and food. This is crucial for determining the efficacy of treatments and general health. Scott Kilgore, a professor at the University of Arizona, has found that exposure to blue light in the morning could make therapy more effective for Army veterans who have suffered traumatic brain injuries or have post-traumatic stress disorder. How cool is that? That such a simple step can provide a trigger for a calmer mental state. On the flip side, did you know that 40% of Americans leave a TV or a lamp on in the bedroom while sleeping? Well, turns out that several large-scale studies have shown that there is a link between disruptive light during the night and, on the other hand, obesity, higher blood pressure, and diabetes. In essence, the body may interpret these lights as a signal that maybe this is not night or rest time, and so it does its repair jobs less efficiently. And it's not just about sleep and light. Food timing is crucial too. A 2021 study in Science Advances showed that eating at night increases the risk of glucose intolerance. But the same study showed that nighttime shift workers who ate during the day instead of eating during or after their work shifts in the middle of the night didn't experience this issue. Also, randomized controlled trials from Tel Aviv University and the Hebrew University of Jerusalem have shown that eating most of your calories early in the day with a hearty breakfast leads to lower blood sugar levels and greater weight loss than eating heavier dinners, for example. This may be a sign that the body clocks trigger a more efficient metabolism at the beginning of the active daytime. And here is a kicker for those interested in longevity. A study led by neuroscientist Joseph Takahashi revealed that mice on a restricted diet that ate all their calories within a 2-hour window lived 10% longer. And if they ate during their active phase, they lived an additional 15% longer. Imagine that your eating window could influence your lifespan. Who would have thought? So what are the takeaways here? Simple lifestyle changes like getting morning sunlight, managing your food timings, and reducing light exposure at night could go a long way in syncing your life with your internal clocks. How cool is that? So that wraps up our deep dive into the hidden clocks within us. If you find this mind-blowingly cool, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed curiosity explorations. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep being curious.